Here we are, just coming out of the heath. Just had a great chat with Jamie and some of the committee members and supporters of Julian Assange on the online chat forum video conferencing service. I think it was 8x8. And came a lot of good activism happening, a lot of people being contacted and pressured about the current status of our Australian journalist, publisher, Venezuelan refugee, asylum seeker, and 8 times nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, Julian Assange. And 1st of June, there is another case management hearing, most likely at Westminster Magistrates Court, and to review Julian Assange's status as a remand prisoner held for US jurisdiction. Charges under the Espionage Act and computer intrusion is what they claim he got up to with Chelsea Manning. This hearing, look at the bail conditions maybe, to give him some relief from the torture, the isolation, and the denial of his legal rights and access at Belmarsh Prison. And as the British people come out of lockdown and the government tries to keep up every day, they got some different story about when and where this so-called lockdown is going to end. And I think, as I may have mentioned before, until the schools are back, there's very little chance that we will get back to any form of employment for those who can't work from home. The twin peak, the second peak, I'm told, is on the way. Maybe the second of many. And if this government's herd immunity policy and their, I don't even know what to call it, their so-called testing policy, which seems to have promised 100,000 tests a day and delivered merely a fraction of what was promised. Thank you, Matt Hancock, Health Secretary. We'll keep up to date with this so-called death rate, and the EF Press is considering a new award ceremony. We had the EF Press Free Media Index, of which the UK won the bottom spot of the most brutal and horrific regime, especially in the case of US versus Julian Assange. And the nominees for the worst pandemic response so far, top of the list, the US. Second, I'm told, is the UK, and not far behind a few other European countries such as Italy. So I'll look through the stats at the end of the week on Friday, and we will have the worst pandemic response award, and there will be separate awards in each category for each country as per usual. EF Press fighting for Julian Assange's freedom, especially from the UK and the US justice systems, which seem to have gone into a reverse gear and decided to resurrect pre-biblical punishments on those that tell the truth.